What's up, everybody? Welcome to Human Innovation Tarot. My name is Eddie with Imagine Life Development Center. And today I wanted to share a video with you guys that I recorded in a recent live tarot reading. And this video talks about basically how we have the ability, how we have the power within us to overcome any challenge that we are faced with in life, any challenges that we're confronted with. And as a result of the courage that's required of us to face the challenges in life, then we can lay hold of their treasure or their miracles. And as we integrate that treasure, as we integrate those miracles within ourselves, then we can give that treasure away. We can give those miracles away to other people. So our miracles aren't just meant for us. Our miracles are always meant to be shared. So that's what this video is about. Also, just want to give you a quick heads up. There could be some sensitive and adult language used in the video. So if there's any sensitive ears around, this is just a heads up for those people who might be around you. And I hope that you enjoy the video. The trigger to come and bring it all to the surface so that you could deal with it, so that you can move on and experience this. The blessings, the favor, the call on your life. You're meant to go out, build, create, have. Then you have mastery. Mastery is basically saying when you've mastered something, you now have a gift and a treasure to give to somebody else, because our miracles are not meant for just us. They're meant to be given away. So as you master this, all of a sudden you've done something that maybe less than 1% of human beings actually do, which is do the actual work to overcome their shit. Now that puts you in a position, a very rare position, and a very highly needed position to go out and show people how you did it. And even if the way that you did it is not the same exact way that they're going to do it, you bring awareness to them like I'm bringing awareness to you, so at least they have the option. Because people don't know they have an option. Because they believe this shit so much. They believe that this is the truth. They don't have the thought in their mind that it's even a lie. They literally believe that this is reality. And you get to show them it's not a reality. Hey girl, hey babe. I know it sucks. That guy completely fucked you over and wrecked your life. Hey, let me share my story with you. Let me tell you what happened to me. But let me tell you about the girl that I was before I met the monster. Let me tell you about the girl that I was before I even met the monster. The monster just, helped me get real with me. The monster just was there to help me find my way back to me so that I could step into my power. Oh, and just in case you really, really, really need to know how good it gets for you, this is how good it gets for you. So now, as a result of you doing all those things, this is what you get. When you step into your power, oh, look, you don't get narcissistic. I'm getting chills right now. You don't get narcissistic asshole fake He-Man guy. You get this dude living in abundance. Your soulmate's coming. Your family's coming. A kid if you want it coming. Maybe multiple kids. Money's coming. The love of your life is coming. There it is. How much proof do you need that the love that you right now have not been believing in because you've been crushed and heartbroken and you feel like shit, so you basically lost hope in love? Probably not something you're even really thinking about right now, but I'm here to tell you that it's part of your calling in life. Now, I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up your ass and tell you that you're going to wake up tomorrow and there's the man in your dreams. That's not what I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you this is even going to come to you until you confront this. But I'm telling you, the treasure you seek is in the cave you fear to enter, and this guy is the fucking cave, but he's also the illusion. For the rest of your life, if you hear nothing else other than this, even this reading that I've shared with you, the most powerful force in the universe is influence. And the only reason that you have been stuck and hurting is because you have been using your power, not because you knew, because if you knew, you wouldn't have done this. Unknowingly, you were using your power to fuel this, instead of using your power to fuel this, which is the alchemy. Finding the treasure in the pile of shit no matter what life does to you. always finding the treasure in the pile of shit. Doesn't matter what happens to you. Doesn't matter what happens to you. Your arms get blown off, you get beat, you get raped, you get, half killed, half murdered, you get shot. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what happens to you in life. There's always, 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 always an empowering meaning. There's always something, there's always a miracle in every disaster. It's always there. There's a power, there's a treasure, there's something inside of it that will set you free. And when you grab hold of that miracle, you will be able to reproduce that miracle for other people's lives. That's how it should be. And that's what every single great philosopher and teacher and spiritual person is taught who's worth a shit. It's not about us just getting the miracle for ourselves. It's about helping other people have the miracle too. And you have that power. Just because you haven't ridden this bike, Cherry Blossom, just because you haven't ridden this bike yet, doesn't mean that you can't. Doesn't mean that the power to ride the bike isn't already here. Because if it wasn't, you wouldn't be here getting this reading telling you that you can. Because this is the divine assisting you. You came here tonight knowing somehow, whether you realize it consciously or not, knowing that you needed to be here tonight. And you got a reading. Because the divine knew that you needed to get this reading. So it's not by accident. You are not the things that hurt you. You are not the lies. You are not anything ever prior, before him, anything. You were never. And you're going to find that out. Not me telling you. I'm just some random fucking dude with cards that you've never met before on YouTube land. It's not because I'm telling you. It's because you'll convince yourself by doing the work. So I'm not here to tell you this is a magic. There's no magical pill. There's no magic wands here. It's just information, and this information will be useless without application. So it does require you to do the work. But if you do the work, you will get the result, and the result is pretty fucking amazing. And I'm also sorry that you went through all of that, because I could feel the energy of it, but I have to push it away for me to function. Otherwise I'd be a mess, because a lot of people are going through a lot of shit in life, and I feel it. And that's why I come out here and I do what I do, and I take the time in doing it. It's hard. I mean, it's not hard, but it's like, it's hard to take things that are going on in people's lives and water it down to some superficial, here's a couple of cards, hey, yeah, this, that. It's like, I don't know how to do that. Not very well. Apparently. Apparently. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. Bridgella, please place your question. Bridgella? Hope I'm saying that right. And put you right over there. Put you in timeout where you belong, you little bastard. Yeah, I'm getting there. My bladder's doing all right now. My old man bladder's doing all right. What does Navid think or feel about me? Cancer. You're welcome, Cherry Blossom. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Also, just really quick, for those of you that are still here, I'm on a mission to help 1,000 people between now and the end of the year. After the experience that I had 2 weeks ago, which I will hopefully make a separate video about, which I'll be sharing. Just I have another channel that I share other things on, but it's not related to tarot, but just in general, it was essentially basically a miracle. Like I for lack of better words, I took 2 weeks ago, 2 Fridays ago, I took enough mushrooms to send 10 people to the afterlife. No shit. It was like, I know why they call it a god dose of mushrooms. Now I want to just say, I don't do this shit recreationally, like a lot of people do. Like I just, I'm trying to chill out or calm down or whatever. And I'm not judging people that do whatever they do. I do this for therapy, like, and it's very intensive. So this isn't something that you do for fun. It's way too fucking intense to do as just a side hobby. But I've taken a lot before, but I had not taken this much. And the amount that I took, was apparently what I needed to do, because it got me really, 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 really deep, deeper than I've ever been inside of myself, to where I came into contact with this. I came into contact with this guy. And I thought that I had him on the leash. I thought it was the other way around, because I've been working on myself for 13 years obsessively. And what I realized is sometimes we can have issues that we've had for so long that they've literally become one with us at a very, very deep, deep level. And while I have worked through a lot of the surface layers of things, like peeling back an onion, I'd never really gotten into the core. And I got there. I got there. And I found the number one issue that I had my entire life that was holding me back my whole life. And I confronted it. And it was 6 hours. I mean, it was like a 6 hour. I mean, it's no joke. I'm not going to lie and tell people like it's no joke. And it's definitely not for the faint of heart. But long story short, because I don't want to rant on about this. I want to do your guys' readings, but I had a miraculous experience because I overcame it. I found my deepest, darkest demon, and I won. I beat it. And I found me. I found real Eddie. And I initially was like, man, I really just need to go out and just tell people now. But there's a deeper part of me is like, no, man, you need to just sit in this energy. Even just thinking about it makes me emotional. It's like, man, you just need to enjoy it, man. Just enjoy your miracle for a little while. And, after you've enjoyed it, then it'll be time. There'll be time to tell people, share everything with everybody and tell them, your experience. So the reason I'm sharing this is that there's no such thing as a problem that can't be fixed. And as long as you don't give up and you're willing to continue to press in and press in and press in by just listening to your intuition, because I knew intuitively, even though I was doing all this work and I was making progress in other areas of my life, there was a deep part of me that was saying, hey, there's still something. And I just kept going and just kept going. not knowing what I was even going towards. But I was just trusting the divine when the divine was bringing me the things that I needed to do what I didn't know I was about to do. Because I'm not somebody that like I'm very anti, anything having to do with drugs, or I've always been that way my entire life. So I mean, just trying anything like plant medicine, I mean, that took me several years to do. But anyways, my point is that there's no problem that any one of you have that does not have a solution, that does not have an answer. And I'm not going to tell you that there's going to be a magic wand, but I'm going to tell you that doing the thing, it's worth doing whatever it takes. You are the most valuable investment that you have, whether you believe that or not. And I'm not just saying that as a bullshitter out here, because I hated myself, and that was the demon. That was the deepest thing that when I got to the bottom, the deepest, darkest part of me, what I realized was that I had hated myself my whole life. And you wouldn't know it, because we think of people who hate themselves as being depressed, suicidal, or this or that, or drunk, or addicted, and all these things. It's not true. There's not one specific symptom that you can attach to self-hatred. For me, self-hatred was just, okay, I hate myself, so what? Which I can just go be a people pleaser. I can just, disassociate with parts of myself, or pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I had lots of ways of doing it, but that doesn't matter. My point is, for those of you out there who are struggling with something, and you may not know what it is, but you intuitively feel it, just keep going. Don't give up. And if you're unsure, ask the divine. Pray, whatever that looks like for you. It doesn't have to be religious. Just ask, when you're going to sleep at night, just you and nobody else. You can do it in your mind. You don't have to say anything out loud. Just call out to that force and say, help me. I want to change. Help me understand. Speak to me, send me something, send me a person, send me a message, send me information, like whatever it is, get my attention, make it super obvious, make it stand out that I can't miss it. Like, just call out to that force, even if it's just in your mind, and mean it, and then be willing to follow through with whatever comes to you. And then just go with it. Even if you don't get it, this doesn't make any sense to me. It's probably not. And that's how you probably know that it's the thing you should be doing. Because it's not going to make sense to you. Because the more you overthink it means the more that this fucker's in control. So just a side note for you guys out there. You would be surprised at what's possible, the amount of change that you can make with just the teeniest amount of effort. That's why in the Bible, it says a mustard seed of faith can move a mountain. It's a metaphor, meaning just enough faith, just enough belief, just enough action. Anything more than doing nothing will get you a miraculous result, as long as you stay, you stay at it, stay consistent. Anyway. Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. All the other information is in the description box below. And as always, my friends,
I'm not a bloody psychic.